All right, we're back. Let's go. So, as people finish up their meals and the Lord Alliance head off, Warden makes her way back up through the center spiral of stairs to their quarters. Night comes, and, well, for each of you, let's just, as we discussed, what would you like to do over the next few days? Give me an action or a task you're trying to achieve, and we'll just speed run that particular task.
Okay. Did you want to go first?
I have no plans. I will do my best to map the routes and the layouts of like the guards patrols and all those sorts of things.
Okay, let me give you this one for free. On your holographic map, there is a yellow dotted line which outlines the guard patrols.
Fantastic. I didn't remember that. I got kicked in the head by a donkey when I was a kid.
Okay, well, Chirpers, as we discussed previously, is going to cast invisibility on himself. And when there doesn't seem to be too many personage around the place, he's going to take a gander up those stairs to the tower level 2 and go beepity boopity beep boop boop and open the warden's door when...
Okay, that's Chirper. Let's bring Chirper down the bottom.
Probably when they're at lunch, I reckon would be the best time to do it. But
okay, yeah. So one day through the week when everyone's at lunch, Chirper flies off the map. Okay, going up the stairs to the second level in the tower. Can Chirper only see in dark vision? Why is everything black and white? Is that their vision?
I have oh my god, why is there so many things? I don't know. I don't think he has, like, he's got regular vision.
Should be full vision. Can you see anything as Chirper right now?
I can see everything's grey.
Yeah, I don't know why everything's grey. Anyway, let me drop a little light source in there for you. Okay, so heading up those stairs, I don't know why everything's grey, but it is. The door, you see one door which opens up into the parole hearing, the Absolution Council bench space, where prisoners can plead their case once their sentence is complete, or close to be complete, to try and, you know, get across their freedom. Okay, on either side of you at this point, there is another door.
Very good. Alright, I think he's going to roll a stealth check, which I believe he said he could do. Was it with advantage to get some bug thing? Like the chameleon?
No, he has advantage because he's invisible.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so stealth, advantage. Oh, that's pretty good. So he rolled 19. A total of 19 for his stealth. And then, I mean, like, initially he said he was going to go to here, open the door with his wrist map, and then take a look inside and see if he could find any documents that would be useful for forging. If he doesn't find anything useful in here, then he proceeds to the office.
The challenge here is that this particular lock doesn't open.
Fuck. Okay. What about the office door?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Beepity boopity. Frigid. Walked into the wall. Alright, does this one?
This one, as Chirper marks around with his holographic map, this door does open. What you see inside is a heavy desk in the middle of the room, covered with parchment, quills, and ink at the ready. You see 5 heavy wooden cabinets lining the eastern wall. You also see Marta, the warden, sitting at her desk. And she looks up as the door opens.
I thought we planned this for when she was at lunch?
Yes.
Or was it
And
just the
Planned it.
guards?
No, you're right. You planned it while she was at lunch. Sorry, I thought that was later. You open the door and nobody's at that room, so you unsuccessful.
For a second there, you see a coat draped over a chair, and you think it's the warden, but it's not.
Nerves.
Okay.
Got to touch of the vapors. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go. Look left, look right. Everything looks okay. He's gonna go inside and maybe do an investigation.
Make an investigation check if you're looking for records and things.
Absolutely. That's pretty good. You rolled an 18 on the dice for a total of 25.
25. You see tons of records. You see cabinets containing ships, manifests, records of past deliveries. You see prison transfer orders. You find
Prison transfer orders. Anything that looks like they've been is summons or just a transfer?
just transfers. You see.
Okay, well, take one of that.
Yep, take that. You see a ledger documenting the names, crimes, sentences, and commutations of every prisoner who has been incarcerated here.
Is there any name that looks familiar? Just,
Familiar? You looking for something specific?
Well, it's just is there any criminal history associated with our so-called Varric friend? Like the Axe Breakers? Or whatever their clan name was.
You do scan through and do see Prisoner 13
Just
on
that
that
one?
list. Yeah.
Alright. Is this the only crime they've been committed for?
There's plenty of crimes they've been incarcerated for. But this is like they've finally been caught.
Okay.
But they have committed plenty
What's
of crimes.
the length?
Sentence length? 22 years.
And how much have they served?
3.
Okay.
You see records including death certificates for prisoners who died while being held here. Although you've noticed that the cause of death is always given as either natural, accidental, or unnatural, with no further details. The
I think I'll take one of those as well, just in case we change our mind and as a contingency plan for if we poison them or fake their death as another means of escape rather than transfer if we change the plan.
Okay. The desk in the middle of the room has some locked drawers on it as well.
Okay. How locked?
You can try to pick the lock if you are proficient with thieves' tools. Or if you have thieves' tools, sorry.
Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to leave that. And then, is there any personal notes of the wardens or anything, or just kind of everything in here is business?
Most things in here are business. You do find one strange item on the desk, right? Which is actually a letter.
Oh yes.
But it doesn't look like it's not really like a penned letter per se. More so just a piece of parchment with 4 signatures on it. And it's hard to make out what the signatures are, but the top of the letterhead more or less, just says Metalicky.
Okay. Well, I think it would be... Is there any blank paper that looks similar to the prison transfer documents?
Yeah, you can find blank paper in there for sure.
Well, it's just is it the same kind of paper?
Well, as the transfer, yes. You would be able to find paper which looks the same as that.
Cool. I'll steal maybe an ink file and a quill as well, just because that shit's expensive. Particularly the ink is actually really expensive. Am I forgetting anything, Dan?
No, we got the ink stationery, all the same things that we would use that you say that would match. And prisoner movements during the day, schedule.
The prisoner, their locations and how they move. When's prisoner 13 going for exercise?
Yep, you find a roster of all that and able to figure out that in 2 days' time, Prisoner 13 has their rounds outside in the courtyard.
Okay, does it have a guard like assigned to do that?
It doesn't have a guard assigned to it, just whoever's on duty at the time, you figure.
Okay, and then who is... Alright, okay, will my guards, so like Taz and Anya's patrols line up with that, or could we like change the record so that it will be them, or
the what's her name? The warden doesn't manage the guards rosters. That'd be Eula.
Over the captain.
Okay.
Is there anything shiny and pretty? I mean, that's me and Anya speaking.
It's just like I don't want to mess things up too much so that like it doesn't.
That's fair. We can always rob them when the warden is indisposed.
Yeah. I'm assuming Chirpa will tell you that, and then you'll be like, "Oh, there's probably something shiny in there."
Yeah.
Okay. For the other door, did it look like it had like a lock, like a regular lock on it, like a pickable lock for her bedroom?
Make an Arcana check or investigation check.
He's proficient in Arcana, so I guess I'll do that. That's no good. That's like a 9.
Hard to tell. I mean, as much as Chirpa is there trying to tap on his wristwatch to try and open it, it just doesn't seem to budge. It's like one of those things where in a video game where you hit a space where you're not leveled up enough to get through that area, just bop. You are not allowed to access that area.
Very well. Okay. Cool. I think that's all that I can think of at the moment. And if I forgot anything, I'm sorry, Jared.
Okay. Chirpa makes his way back downstairs, heads back to the kitchens, carries on his duties for the week.
Yeah.
Either of you.
Well, Chirpa would have passed on that information to us at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I reckon your curiosity probably would have been piked for her room or desk drawers.
All you just hearing, all Taz just hears in the head is just shiny. What the shiny? Need the shiny. Need the shiny.
Weird. I myself would be interested in trying to fandangle myself onto the round so that we could talk to Prisoner 13. But I only need to kind of be around when she's walking.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't they have to be the one that takes her. I just have to be nearby.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Or deception, your call. Basically what we're trying to see is if you can swap a shift with another guard.
Okay. With +6 either way. So I'll go persuasion. Oh, fuck me. That's a 9.
You're able to see that Greg and Aldrich are going to be taking Prisoner 13 out for her fresh air. But unfortunately, they're like, no, it's okay. We need the fresh air too. It's fine. We got this.
All right. Well, is this like I asked them kind of beforehand before they're going? Is there a time in that period of like a lunch where we can convince Urak to spicy up their meals?
Yeah, I figured why not, right? But if you know they're on there, yes, you would have. Yep, sure. Okay, let's see if Urak can do some magic sleight of hand stuff. Where is he?
Is it possible for me to sneak in to give him some guidance?
If you want to roll a stealth check to sneak into the kitchens.
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that shouldn't have been.
I rolled a 10.
No worries. You open the door to try and see what's going on, and Tiny's like, Anya, what are you doing here? You know this is the kitchen. Did you find you get lost or something?
Just after an apple, a little bit bunged up. You know how it is.
Yes. You need some of this guy's stew over here. He's
Oh no, I can't handle spicy food. I get terrible indigestion.
Here you go. And he grabs an apple and kind of flicks it over his hand, round his back, and flicks it off to you.
It smacks you straight in the face, and as my hands go up. Oh, thanks, Tiny. I walk out.
Okay, so I need Urak, sleight of hand. How does this thing work? There we go. Yes, you managed to find a way to put some laxative inside Greg and Eldrick's lunches. Which would mean that at that lunch, when you go to tap them on the shoulder to tap them out, I'll give you a second roll of persuasion, given this now would be an advantage.
16? 16.
Aldrich is... Yeah. But please, what name were you going by again? Arnold. Please, take a quick... he just bolts. Gone. And hear Greg saying, "Hurry back! I need to go next!"
There's a one at a time for 75 people.
What?
One at a time for 75.
No, no, because if one of them sits down on the loo first, right, and then it has his legs far enough apart, then the other guy can sit on his
no.
Hey,
Okay.
depends how desperate they are.
Where is your character?
Stick your butt out the window, it'll be fine.
But it's so cold, it just like shoot out and then freeze instantly.
You're going for a long fly over the whole thing now?
Alright, well, I guess Anya, you're coming with me.
Huh? What are we doing? Got like a piece of tissue up my nose because it was bleeding a little bit from the apple. Yeah. Okay. What are we talking in our brains or are we talking in our mouths? With our mouths.
Maybe brain talking for now.
Okay, so you...
Urak's diarrhea soup worked.
Fantastic.
You guys both start to escort Prisoner 13 out to the courtyard.
Alright. I can talk to her. She can talk back. Alright.
So what you see is this, as you take hold of her, she's definitely manacled right now, shackled so she can't run away or do anything. So you see a tightly muscled dwarven woman that keeps her red hair cut short. She has bronze skin that is covered in tattoos that stretch from her collarbone to her ankles. And as you walk her outside, she just looks you up and down with unimpressed eyes.
Alright.
Hello. I'm Anya. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna go talking in her head, being like, yes, we all look unimpressed until there's something that we can be offered.
She looks at you first, Anya, and just sort of just sniggers at you like, oh god, new gods, so stupid, so new, so fresh. And when you start speaking in her head, she looks over at you with a raised eyebrow and says, but you seem interesting.
If I were you, I wouldn't want to be here anymore.
But why? Why is that? I'm well looked after, fed 3 meals a day. She looks around, she goes, get some fresh air as much as I need. Why would I be any better off anywhere else?
I had a quick question. Am I in on the chat or am I not in the chat?
Mechanically, can you be in on the chat?
It depends. You can pick up to 2 people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'd pick you.
Okay,
Right.
cool. I mean, it was kind of hurtful what you said, but you should definitely listen to Taz, to Arnold here. Arnold's very good at talking.
It seems that one of you is better than the other, for sure.
Whispers have told me you have a treasure, vast and secret, hidden away. Some would have it, return to them. Others would share with you if you shared your secrets.
Secrets, secrets, secrets. What secrets do you need up here in Revels End? And you notice that while she's talking to you, she's just constantly kind of just rolling her fingers on her right hand.
Okay.
Can I have a look at her right hand? Can I guys like watch what she's doing? Is it like she got magic or?
Make a perception check.
I'm going to as well, but my perception.
Oh, sorry, an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay, I will also guide myself to give myself an E4.
I see Dick. I rolled a natural 1 for looking.
My investigation is a 12.
What you see. You see what looks like dwarven script. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong spot. You see purple and blue knotwork that run down her right arm. And down the length of each finger. Along on each finger and sort of intertwined in all this that looks like some kind of symbols embedded on her hand.
So okay, I'll save what I'm thinking for later after this conversation.
Very well. Probably wise. Varric told us of a vast fortune. What do you mean, who?
Varen? You've been in touch with Varen.
Yep, I just wrote it down wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. He sent us to interrogate you, but we figured that someone so clever would be better working with, not against. And I don't like to see birds trapped in cages, especially of my own ilk.
You and I are not of the same.
There's more than one way two persons can be alike.
You want me free of here? This is not easily done, not nor easily wanted. Like I said, I'm more than comfortable here.
Insight check!
Make an insight check.
Ah, fuck me. 9.
She seems like she's pretty hard to read. She seems pretty convincing that she's comfortable here. Why would she want to leave?
Well, the treasure for one. But
Yeah.
also the pride of being caught. We saw your records, a long litany of charges, only finally convicted on this one. You have a long history of deeds.
You have read the prisoner documents that the warden keeps.
Oh, yes. Well, not to me particularly, but a companion of mine.
I would much like to read those documents myself.
For your own crimes.
You have your interests, it seems, and I have mine.
Well, what documents do you want?
The documents that outlines all the people in here with us. What they've done, who they are, their names. As you probably know, everyone here is only a number. But they weren't outside.
That is much to be transcribed and carried. What number are you looking for?
I'm not looking for a single person. I trade in information, my friend. If there's something you want from me, then there is something I must have from you.
And you just don't, you want to stay here and not come with back to the warmth?
No, It's quite comfortable in my accommodation. I have no complaints. The soup's been a little unfriendly of late, but other than that...
Unfriendly? I look at Anya and like speak to her so that 13 can hear, and I say, I think she still operates her network. Somehow, she still trades her secrets.
Yeah, but what good is gold if you can't enjoy it? Locked away at the arse end of the world.
I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking like dwarves live a fair while, but like 23 years or whatever, still a fair whack of time. You'd be fucking bored as shit. All right, really?
Right.
You really would. Like if you're doing like, you know, great plots and thrill-seeking kind of stuff, being locked in a cage, she's talking like, you know, yeah, she's comfortable and safe and whatever, but like you'd be fucking bored.
Yeah. I mean, if you've been here a while already, you know this information isn't super easy to come by. You know, we can't just hand you the information out in the open.
Indeed.
You've been here a while. You would know the places the guards don't see.
The places the guards don't see are few. But as you and I and your friend all well know now, there are indeed places the guards cannot hear. And as she says that, she looks at you without speaking.
But we've been talking in the mines all the time.
Well then, that makes perfect sense. You think you're the only ones to be able to speak without speaking?
No, I don't.
That's wise.
Who else is she working with?
Also, out of character, who's to say that we do this for her? What's to say whatever she gives us is the correct thing to unlock the thing anyway? If she's with us, at least we know for a fact that she has to give us the thing.
Well, it's not like we don't know where she is, but getting back's going to be hard.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I think plan B then, Anya.
You know what I want.
Chop off her arm. No, I don't chop off her arm.
No. So like plan B was the fake the death. So we'll just get Uruk to mix up like a paralytic or something, sign a death certificate, carry a corpse out. Bob's your uncle, we've got her, and then, you know, at least she's not here and we've got more time. That was plan B that we discussed earlier, by the way.
I was definitely paying attention to that. No,
thing for Chirper in the office.
There we go. I mean, otherwise we could just take the information and give it a go. If not, but as soon as we get back into the warden's office and get the information, we have to do the handoff and then get out, because it won't be long before the warden notices that those files are missing.
Because otherwise we take time to copy them all and be going back every lunchtime for 6 months or whatever.
And when you saw it before, it wasn't like it was... there was certainly volumes of things historically, but the current volume of people who are here right now wasn't more than a couple of pages.
Okay.
So it wouldn't take that long, but it would have to be done over the course of a couple of days.
Is that a question?
No.
Okay.
I was just saying, over a couple of days, or like at least a week.
Well, it's like thinking back, Chirper would have looked at those records and like would have shared the information with us. Is there anyone of note, like imprisoned here, like anyone super notorious or like has connections to nobility or people that can be extorted or?
Yes, so someone that he would have shared to us that we would have been like, oh, we know who that is. We've heard of them,
like,
because of the papers and stuff.
finding?
When you're thinking back about the information you saw, nothing really. No, make a history check.
Both of us?
Yeah, sure. You both, as you had this conversation with her, you must both be thinking, "Oh, what was it? What was it? What's important about it?"
Mine's 11.
I rolled a 13.
Yeah, no, you both. Nothing in your memory jumps out as being like, "Oh, that's obviously what she wanted."
Okay.
So do we have a deal or what?
What guarantee do we have that the information you give us will be good?
You don't have any. But what other choice have you got? What information do you even seek?
I'm telling you, Varen's hoard of treasure.
Oh, that. You find me this list of names. I'll find you your hoard of treasure.
Inside check.
Yeah, make an inside check.
Please roll good. Guidance.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Okay, so total of whatever it loads up for me.
27?
27. There we go.
27. She's you read that as being she's being honest. Like if in your experience in dealing with the underbelly of the realm, this is as honest as they come.
I would have
It's all
thought she would
favors.
get out. Maybe she's afraid.
That doesn't matter. We have we have a deal. We have a
I know,
deal.
it puzzles me why you wouldn't want to leave.
I mean, what? 23 years. So how dwarves live for like a couple of centuries, right? 23 years. In the long term of things, with the criminal empire or whatever she's got going on the outside, building up, amassing a fortune. When she gets out, it's the good life straight away.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Obviously, I buy that she's genuine in treating the information, but there's there's some reason she'd rather be here than be outside. How is she caught?
It's probably in her file.
No. So, say, if she's so reluctant to leave and she's so happy here, maybe she intentionally got herself sent here to be safe.
I mean, she did steal from a supposedly noble family. I mean, it's better up here, better / safer up here than on the run.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm not sure if she'll answer. What crime haven't they caught you for that you're afraid of facing?
Do you think I would answer such things as that? Especially given where we are?
I'm not a guard here. I'm just here for convenience. I'm just puzzled why someone so clever would do something so dull.
What's dull? There is more to life than money.
No, the four walls. Staring endlessly into your own stupor of thoughts.
I have my reasons.
Yes.
There's nothing out there which is better than what I can have or do from here. Sure, I can change my shoes and drink a glass of wine occasionally, but that will only dull my wits.
I think what we have here is just she's a very different person than we are as individuals. What's important to her is what's important to us. Like me, I like shiny things. I love the shiny things. It's really hard not to think about the shiny things.
Shiny things get you wound up in here.
The tattoos that she has, are they magic tattoos?
Make an arcana check.
I wouldn't know. I don't have arcana, but do they look like criminal enterprise tattoos, or do they look like they're more...
Is it like Yakuza sleeves and stuff, or?
Just like
Well, as she's having the conversation, she's kind of doing laps around the courtyard here. One moment when she's standing in front of you, you can see across her neck, there's this dwarvish script. Do either of you speak dwarvish?
I do.
You do?
I know Dwarvish.
So the script on her neck, you understand to be an excerpt from a poem, and it just reads, "Endless dreams entombed in stone." You also notice across the her back, you can't see much of it, just where you can glimpse as she moves around, these just hints of flame. Down her left arm, protruding from her sort of cloth robe she's wearing, you can see this black and grey smoke and shadow coil that spins down her left arm and across the back of her left hand, ending in runes on the fingers of her left hand.
Do they look static the whole time, or at any point while she's moving around, do they light up or change, or...
While she's walking around, make an investigation check.
Does that poem have any significance to the flames and stuff, or...?
There's no obvious connection that you can see.
It's a 16.
You're 16. They're not moving, no.
Do they change at all?
Some of the ones you can see, for example, the one that you've seen just sort of poke out from the top of her, back of her neck, the flames, sort of, you almost think they're changing colour very subtly here and there, but not moving per se.
Interesting.
So...
Alright.
this is like a player character, a player, two player. We're taking a deal. We're going to copy all the things.
I don't see why not. I don't have any stake in this place or these people.
I just want to get paid. It's cold. I don't like it.
It gets us what we want. I don't really care.
Who would ever come to this far north? It's preposterous. Why would you do anything here? It's fucking cold.
If I have to eat one more soup from Urak, I think I'm going to die.
And he only makes soup. I don't understand it.
He makes cereal into a soup, biscuits into a soup. I didn't think Jello could be a soup, but he made it.
All right. What's the prisoner's actual name? I already forgot.
I don't think we ever got a name, did we?
Did you get a name? You might have.
Because you just called her Prisoner 13. I thought. I could be wrong.
He did refer to her as Prisoner 13 a lot.
I swear he gave us their name.
Okay.
Yes, they might have. Let's assume he did. And he said her name was Corda Glinstone.
Oh yeah, no, he did.
But he also stressed that you shouldn't say that name when you're at Revels End.
All right.
Like loud or to her?
Well, all you remember him saying was, shouldn't say those names out loud when you're there. The guards don't know. Prisoners aren't known by names.
Oh,
Okay. So, but we know the prisoner. Okay. All right, Corda. You've got yourself a deal.
Done your homework, I see.
There was homework?
Done your research. Oh, good. Well, let me know when you have what I need, and we can complete our contract.
All right. All right, no. All right, time's up in the yard. Come on, back to your cell.
No, all right. No be hasty. And she walks in with you, and you escort her back to her cell without issue.
All right. At some point during the times that Chirper goes to copy these documents, I'm assuming Chirper is on board because they're not here at the moment.
I got ask him if you want.
Yeah, if he's on board with this, like copying down everything.
Right,
okay. Oh, it's Vamp. I will go. And actually, I can't do anything. I can't speak telepathically. I can't go let anyone know anything.
Where are you? You're coming out from. Actually, you're in the middle of the whole panopticon with Az.
Yes. Is it close to our lunchtime, or is there an opportunity soon to go chat telepathically with Chirper and Urak to let them know the plan?
There's always an opportunity now that you know where they are and you've sort of figured out each other's movements over the last week and your patterns. The prisoners are normally let out to the courtyard like that in the afternoon, so after lunch. So lunch and everything's already been done.
Okay.
There's obviously a dinner meal coming up later in the evening.
Yeah. What did Jazz say? What did Jared say? Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's fine to go up there and copy those documents for you.
Cool.
Oh, for everyone. For the greater good.
We'll relay the plan, but on one of the journeys that they take, I want to go with them so I can get to the shiny stuff. I need the shiny stuff.
Where's she gone now? So, okay, so is the plan now that waiting for the right moment when everyone's eating, sneaking back upstairs to the office?
Yes, I need to get what I'll do when he goes to do that, I will...
He said on the last one, maybe, in case, you fuck it up.
On the last... Okay. I won't fuck it up. I won't fuck it up. I swear. Okay, last one. Okay, I'll go with the last one. Because I have thieves' tools and I have proficiency with thieves' tools.
Okay. Oh, where's she gone?
Oh no. I can't plan this by myself. Oh my god. I'm not a smart character.
Everyone's left you.
Oh.
Alright. Well.
So my plan essentially is that on the last one, on the last trip. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my plan is on the last trip, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to use my Blessing of the Trickster on myself, so I have advantage on stealth, and then for an hour, and then I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
So myself and Chirpa will both have a +10 to our stealth rolls. But we both also have advantage for that hour of invisibility.
Okay.
So as Chirpa heads up, he can make whatever stealth rolls and things he wants to.
Yep, sure. Let me cast that spell. Okay, let me cast that spell so that you get cast.
Is this the last time you guys are going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be the last time. I'm assuming that nothing bad has happened the entire time we've been trying to do this.
No, nothing bad has happened so far. All the dice.
Oh, did I roll that 20? No. No, I rolled a total of 22.
22.
Chirper got 20.
Is that with the 10?
That's with the 10.
Alright, no worries.
Not
Getting
roll.
upstairs, again, the absolution, hall of absolution is empty. Are you heading into the office or somewhere else?
Chirper will head into the office, start copying records as he did last time, and remind Anya that the door had locked drawers, but he can't break into things because he doesn't coming in for tools.
That's what I'm here for. I will open the lock things with
Okay.
my thieves' tools.
So what are you trying to open, the desk or the warden's quarters?
I'll start with the desk and see how that goes.
Okay. Let's go. Give me a thieves' tools check, please. The door
Okay,
pops
17.
Open. The door pops open with your 17, and inside the drawer on the left-hand side is just 10 financial ledgers packed into the side drawer. On the other side drawer, it pops open, and the only thing inside it is a very old and worn deck of cards.
I take the cards. Is there any false bottoms in the drawer, or
Make an investigation check.
Why would you lock that up?
oh, 19?
With your 19, no further false bottoms and things in that drawer.
I definitely
Does
take
the
the
card
cards.
have any pictures on them? Hey, Anya.
Did you want to draw one?
No, I'm busy. Notes. You take a look.
Are there pictures on the cards?
Taking the deck of cards, like expecting, because everyone downstairs has been playing a lot of cards and things, you pick up this thinking it's no different, turn it over. That's all different pictures.
Oh
on these
no.
cards. All the different pictures on the
Oh
cards.
no.
It's very tempting to see
I
what
will.
this does.
Oh, no, I'll save it for right at the end of the adventure. I'll pull a card. I won't do it right this second.
Pussy.
No, because
They're so shiny and glittery, though.
I know. Oh. No, I won't do it right this second. I won't do it right this second.
Like, I think Anya might, but she's taken stuff before that's been real shiny, so you should flip a coin, I think.
I have advantage against being charmed.
You don't have to. I'm not going to force you to do it. But Chirpa does manage to copy the rest of that document. If he's just doing it via, like, just copying what he sees, like his common one of the language, yeah, obviously common he understands and can read and write. No dramas. You have the full set of current prisoners' names, details, crimes in your possession.
Is there time to go into the warden's office, or does that take the full hour for him to copy it all out?
No, it doesn't take the full hour to copy them all out. It takes about 20 minutes to do that. You can try to get into Warden's office. As you head across to that other room, that other door, it's completely not budging.
Is it like a lock or anything, or to try thieves' tools, or there's nothing?
There's a lock on there, but it's heavily protected. Like it looks like it's more complex than just a mechanical lock. And as much as you try to tap the door icon on your holographic map, it doesn't undo.
But can I use thieves' tools on it?
You can try.
So he has 3 level 2 spell slots. So he's cast Invisibility. Chirpa could cast Knock, and then if he needs to, cast Invisibility again.
Well, I'll give it a go with the thieves' tools and see how that goes. Not well with a 9.
No, unfortunately not well at all. As you try and you can't even figure out where to put your lockpicks and things into this lock. It's like a thing you've never really seen before.
Are we gonna? I got to turn to Chirpa. I'm like, All right, we're going to open this, aren't we?
Sure. He'll cast knock. And then he will cast invisibility back on himself, I think.
Okay, let me
Just in case.
put you in there. The door unlocks with your knock. It reveals the warden's chambers. Comfortable bedding, comfortable furnishings. You see a wooden chest sitting in the corner.
Oh. Oh. Chopper. I think we found some cool stuff. I'm going in.
Just make sure you don't leave any trace evidence about the people.
Yep. Nope, I understand. Yep. Like, she's just bouncing up and down almost. She's so excited. Okay, I go straight. I start on this side of the room, over here, and I'm just going to work my way around the entire room, looking for anything shiny and valuable.
He's going to keep a lookout, I think.
Yep.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Yeah, being mindful of how long I am taking, because I know for a fact that we don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with a 7.
Yeah, so you're getting a little bit worried that you're running out of time, and you're passing through it. You see a lot of books on these shelves, lots of different history and art and poetry types books, nothing that really seems of interest. You see a small, like, golden statue, which looks ornamental. You can't really tell if it's real gold or just meant to look like it. You see a small stone sphere sitting on a small stand. It just looks interesting. Hard to tell if it does anything else right now.
Okay, I'm going for the chest.
Right, give me a Thieves' Tools check, please.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were going to say it was a fucking mimic. Alright, use tool. I want that one, and I want that one, and roll. Ah, 6.
You're doing real well.
I mean,
I'm not
a
a rogue.
You're pretty stumped by these locks. It's pretty hard to figure out what's going on. And that one, yeah, that one's different again. Doesn't budge.
I know there's the thingies in there, but there's not enough time. I have the cards. I have something at least. Okay. Alright. Rush out. Make sure everything's all good. Looks like nothing's been rifled through. Close the door behind us. Jeff, we should probably go.
Okay.
That could be a problem because I don't think you're going to be able to relock the magic lock.
Jeff, why didn't you say this before? Why did you do that? If you knew this could be an outcome, Chopper, you're the smart one.
I only just thought about that now.
Chopper, I'm the one with bad impulse control, not you.
As you're standing out the front in this the whole absolution, having this kind of argument, you look down and notice your feet are now visible.
Fuck.
Wait, no, because he did knock and then he cast invisibility again.
On himself or on you?
No, on him.
On himself.
Yeah, your feet are visible.
Oh,
you weren't invisible, were you? You were just trying to be sneaky.
I was. If I know that my pass without a trace is dropped because the time limit's out, I can then cast it again on myself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. So you're pretty sure the time is almost up where your pass without a trace will start to wear off. You're starting to feel less hidden. But yeah.
Right, I'll re-up again and then sneak back down.
Okay, sneaking downstairs to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You're relaying all that information, you come back down to the barracks. There's a few stragglers sitting there in bed having a snooze. Otherwise, you assume most of them are still playing cards or something downstairs.
I won't have the. Actually, no, I could probably secret the cards somewhere on myself. I don't need to hide them anywhere.
Hide them under someone else's bed, just in case. Like, to divert the attention.
So
I'll hide them under. Yeah, no, what if they find them? I want them. I don't want anyone else to have them. They're mine now. Okay, all right, cool. And then I suppose we'll just wait for an opportunity to speak with Prisoner 13 again.
Okay. As Chirpa heads off and Urak keeps making his stews and soups and things, the days go past. 3 days go past, 4 days, until that full week comes around when it's been a week since you last spoke with and had that conversation with Prisoner 13. She's on the same schedule to be taken outside, and you've noticed that the afternoon shift is once again Aldrich and Greg.
Do we have to poison them again?
Wow. I mean, like, 2 times in a row might be some kind of suspicious.
Where are we posted for that shift whilst Prisoner 13? Are we in like the I can't even say it.
Panopticon. You are
Panopticon.
both currently, actually, good point. You're no longer in the barracks since days have passed. You guys.
How many times did you have to practice that so that you could be fluent with
A
it?
couple. It's one thing to read it in your head a few times, and then you got to panopticon. You got to really get it out there. You guys are in the southern guard rec room, more or less, presently.
So would
I'm within range.
Taz, be able to get eyes to set up the link?
Eyes to Prisoner 13.
Yeah.
Give me what'd that be? A stealth roll?
Be like, Anya, I need to use the privy.
All right, come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every 30 minutes, it's like hold
The
it for
soup,
longer.
there's too much fiber or liquid in my diet.
As you're heading,
11.
still 11. As you're heading from that area, it's still 2 guards in that space. You head through the main central panopticon and do manage to find and spot Prisoner 13. Do you know where Prisoner 13 is located? Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Establish the link.
What would you like to do? Go to the bathroom?
well, like, I could potentially still go to the bathroom, but I'll also tell her that we have her information.
She looks over at you, past the 2 guards approaching her right now. And she just catches your eye, raises an eyebrow, and then looks at the 2 guards right in front of her.
I don't know how we trade out. Like, last time we gave them diarrhea.
No, but we can.
Oh, hang on.
Write this.
Oh, never mind. Is your telepathy a magic thing or just an innate thing?
That's a good question. Give me a second. Because I was gonna like catch her eyes and then feature.
Yeah. Do it when she was being escorted out, when she's out of herself.
Just speak telepathically. 1 action, class feature.
So non-magic.
Alright, so it says, as an action, choose up to 2 creatures you can see and then roll a psionic energy die for a number of hours equal to the number rolled. The chosen creature can speak telepathically with you. You can speak telepathically with them as long as you are within 1 mile. You and the creature don't need to speak a common language to understand each other.
It sounds like it's innate. It's not a spellcasting thing.
They're just psionic.
Yeah.
Okay, so all that happens then. She understands what you said, but she kind of looks like, well, fuck, there's 2 people right in front of me.
We can't do it right this second, but we'll.
Well, we could always wager with them. They're gambling men, Anya.
but they're going to do their round right now, and we need somewhere. I mean, your telepathy works for a mile, so you can still she can be with the other guards, but still talk with us.
Yeah, but she'll want the papers.
Well, we can't do the handoff out in the open.
That's
We're
true.
looking for the spot where the guards don't see, sort of thing.
I think that's in the yard spot that the guards don't see, because the guards that are they always the one on shift escorting her specifically out into the yard?
They're not always the ones, and I'm happy to replace Greg with Sam. It's just I looked down and I saw Greg and Aldrich.
Okay, because it wouldn't be like it'd be less suspicious if I poisoned those guys a second time. If it was the same guy getting poisoned at the exact same time, then like I'd be a little bit.
I mean, it was reported that some of the soup, a couple of people have had incidences, so it's not uncommon.
Oh, true. All right. Well, I say we poison them then. Sorry, if we can retcon.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so seeing that these two blokes are about to try and take prisoner 13 out, tell me how you poison them. Exactly the same way? Poison their lunch?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, so we retcon that.
Yes, please.
Alright, let's give Ulrak a sleight of hand.
Can I sneak in and give him guidance?
You can certainly try and stealth that.
And we'll continue to try this.
That's terrible.
Again, Anya, you shouldn't be here. You need more apples.
Yes, please.
Fine. Here.
Hand it to oh, God. Tiny, just hand it to me. Ow.
We've got to work on this. Yes, this is going to be our thing. I'm going to keep throwing apples at you. One day you'll catch one.
This is a terrible one. Walk back out.
Oh, 16 for Ulrak's sleight of hand.
Never.
He manages to craft a couple of extra ham sandwiches from the leftover ham from 3 weeks ago. Might not need any extra additives for that one. But does manage to sprinkle in a few extra crushed herbs and things, which would just do the trick. Having consumed those sandwiches, specially set aside for Sam and Tom. No, not Sam and Tom. Sam and Isabel.
Nice.
When they're both just getting to Prisoner 13's cell door, they will sort of walk up. Come on, your turn. And they just sort of go to grab the gate and sort of buckle over a bit. And from where you are starting to approach now, you just hear this. And you see Isabel kind of just, what's happening? Never been like this before. And she runs off without any warning. Sam stands there alone, looks around to you.
You better go with her.
You got this, yeah? Yeah,
sure, whatever. Go before you shoot your bridges.
He runs towards the direction of the privy in the top, the northwest. Gets to the western exit out of the center panopticon, and you look over and you see him just sort of slow down. His knees buckle in, and he crouches down for a second. Oh no! Oh. He just goes silent for a moment. Doesn't say a word, but you know what's happened. He does the whole duck waddle through that little alleyway to try and get out of sight.
Squelch. Oh. Oh.
You approach Prisoner 13's gate, and she looks at you and says, "It's been a week. Are we free to talk?"
Off to the yard now. Come on.
It's time for some fresh air indeed. And one of the blokes steps out from the center of this panopticon and says, "Oh, number 18, yeah? Sorry, number 13.
Yep.
And they walk back in, and you...
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, no worries, Anya. You hear a lever being pulled, and the gate for cell 13 opens. You escort Prisoner 13 out to the courtyard once more. Where is Taz? there.
Taser was down in the break room. I moved myself up.
Taser was hidden behind the outside wall.
Problematic.
Yes. Stepping out into the courtyard, she takes a big deep breath. So, our arrangement? She says without speaking.
I fanned myself with the papers.
Indeed. Well, hand it over.
Very well.
And she sits down against the door to the courtyard and just spends 20 minutes scanning through every one of these documents. And she scans it so much that you can see she's like reading it to herself, almost speaking each word, but silently. Once she's done, she hands them back to you.
I tuck them away. Now our information.
Are you sure you don't get caught with those papers? I'd hate for you to share a cell next to me or with me.
I can get rid of them now if you want.
I pass them back to Anya.
Sacred flame.
Sure, go on. She looks at you and goes, I'd be careful taking those kind of actions in this place too. That kind of thing can certainly rouse suspicion.
What thing? I didn't do anything.
Indeed. She says, you might have wanted to hold on to those papers to write down this key combination.
That's all right.
Okay.
So let me find my inventory.
Yeah, I'm sure we have something.
I have a forgery kit.
There we go.
She holds out her right hand that she's been playing with the whole time you've seen her, every time you've seen her. This is it, my friends, my new friends. This is the key. Everything on the back of this hand forms a combination to that arcane lock. Just copy that down. It's all you need. On the back of her hand are 5 runic symbols in a specific order, orientation.
So, Anya, I kind of feel like just take deglove it.
What?
Take a what?
Just deglove it.
I'll deglove it. Yeah.
Take the rip the skin off the back of the hand. Yeah, no. Just copy it down with your forgery kit. And we'll...
So give me an Arcana check to see if you can recreate that tattoo.
I'm not going to be able to.
Can I cast Enhance Ability to give her advantage on the check?
You can.
Okay.
Okay, I will cast that Enhance Ability, and I will choose
Arcana's intelligence.
Fox's Cunning. Fox's Cunning.
Okay. It's temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points. Is that the right one, Dan?
I don't know why he did temp hit points. I don't know why he did that.
Yep,
Hang
you're
on.
right. I see it.
Oh,
Should just
I know
be...
I know what I did. Yeah, I know what I did wrong.
Okay.
That's all good.
Anyway, you get a second roll on this check. As you're sitting there trying to copy it down, she's like, come on, friend, we haven't got all day here. No. She's pointing out, you missed, like, pointing out little mistakes you've made. No, that's...
Hold on, no.
Hang on, because it's not a concentration spell, I can also use guidance. So you can add a D4.
Can I, with my changeling race feature, copy her skin and make it my skin?
Oh.
Because I've studied it up close, which it said I had to.
Yep.
And then
Are you trying to change your, like, is it a thing where you change your entire form into her, or just the hand?
I'll check. Changeling.
I mean, rule of cool says it can just be the hand. That's pretty.
You can change your appearance and voice. You determine the specifics.
Okay. Absolutely. If you want to use your changeling ability,
I mean,
just
you would never need to put it on your hand, though. You could just put it anywhere on your body and keep it there.
I ask her a question. Does it have to be on the hand, or can it be anywhere for it to work? Is it just a combination?
Anywhere. It's the combination which is important.
All right. I'm just gonna like copy it down onto my like tummy or something, and then I lift it up and be like, "That'll do."
You hide a concealed copy of the key on your stomach.
Hooray!
We did it! We're good thieves!
Oh, where is it hidden?
Where's it hidden?
Yes.
Oh, they
found
know where it is. They just they know where it is. They don't have the key to unlock it.
Yeah, I know, but if she tells us where it is, then we don't have to worry about it.
Yes, where is it?
It's deep inside Gauntlgrim.
Isn't it?
The treasure was never really moved.
You just changed the password.
Just changed the password.
It's so it's like Bitcoin. It's like Bitcoin. It's like
and the fingerprint you've just taken off her hand and copied it onto your stomach.
I love it.
Right. Well, is that all you need from me?
You're a delight. That's a kicker.
Perhaps one day I might be able to call on you later.
I have
just ask for,
and then like instead of like
secret.
Briefly change my face into her face and change it back to my Arnold face.
She looks at you, like raises an eyebrow again, I'm pretty interested, but then says, "Don't go waving that thing around too much. That'll get you into trouble."
Ah, yes. No doubt. No doubt.
Indeed. Well, I've had my fresh air and I've got what I needed. I believe you have as well. Send my regards to Varen.
My character wants to go to.
All right.
You have business cards.
You know how to find me.
And once you're out, if you even need anything, just look up Victoria's Secret.
Victorious? That's very ingenious. I like it. I will look it up indeed. I will send you a message regardless. You've proven most useful here, most resourceful. I could use people like you. But for now, you take her back into her cell. And she sits there with just like this very calm like smile on her face. Like she's just, nothing can go wrong right now.
I like her. She's great.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what he did to fuck her off. What did he do to make her so mad? Be good.
Okay, the night begins to fall. It's like all the prisoners have been for their little outing. Night starts to fall. What do you do?
I think it's
Let's
time.
get the hell out of here.
We don't need to be there anymore. Like, how do we leave now without arousing suspicion? Let's give everyone dysentery and escape in the chaos.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, that's up to you. You remember that Varen said there's going to be a ship waiting offshore.
Yep.
That you could signal somehow.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can run out the front door if you want, or do whatever you want.
Well, why don't we, like, because we need to cause a mass distraction so that we can sneak away mostly, like, unseen. So I say we cause a distraction, because, you know, Urak would like that, I think. He'd look back on that and go, that was a good choice. I'm glad I made that choice.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to tempt Anya to pick a card.
Not yet. I said I'll do it at the end.
And then we can probably like send up a magic missile or a sacred flame or something to signal the boat to come up, and then we can all cheese it while everyone's shitting their pants.
Great. Okay, so at dinner,
Sounds like a plan.
I imagine you managed to get a message to Urak and Chirpa.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
know that
After what's
it's
going
time
on.
to get out the heck out of Dodge.
Urak, he smiles, and when he receives this message, he looks down at his remaining stores of shit juice, and just gets the whole lot and chucks it into soup and dinner and everything. He's just like giddy right now, cackling, giggling. Tiny calls her, "What the hell is wrong with you today? You seem in a very good mood." He says nothing while he keeps
Anya.
fueling this shit juice.
We like pull the levers before we go to extra the chaos.
So what the levers for the prisoners? Yes.
And then open the door to the beholder lair.
I mean that's on a different level. That's a lot of running around.
No, it's not
That's not.
actually. It's the same level. So
It's
the
not?
beholder lair is in the armory, and the armory is on the floor where the levers are, because
Fuck it.
what's his face in the middle opened the lever when we're taking the prisoner out to patrol. So it's
Let's do it.
technically we could make it on the way.
Let's do it. Let's just chaos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's-
tell me
let's
what's going on. Hit me.
Okay.
So everyone's
So
just
as-
eaten this fantastic, delicious dinner of this stew infused with all the things.
Mm.
How do you say?
And it's
We're
gonna
going-
be a shit
Excuse
show.
ourselves to use the bathroom from the mess hall and go past the armory and just like open the
Wait. Are we opening the armory first, or are we letting the prisoners out first?
No, open the armory first.
Okay.
But he's seen me, so he's not going to attack me. And then you're with me, so he's not going to attack you either. I think that should be fine because he's seen us before. And then head to the middle, and then the guy who's on the lever thing should start shitting his pants eventually. We'll be like, "Oh no, we'll take care of it. Don't worry. Nature's calling. You can't ignore that. Don't want to be like." What was it, Sam, the other day, who shat his pants all over the
shat
floor?
Or is it Sam in there?
And then we just like go to the front door after that, maybe?
Yep. And then during the chaos, whilst all the doors are open, there's a spectator floating around. There's a fucking like shit going on everywhere.
Yeah, it'll be
We're
fun.
gonna fucking run.
Okay,
We're gonna go.
all right.
Slip away in the chaos.
All right, so after you, Urak creates this amazing concoction and everyone sits down to their different phases of dinner. So you're saying that you all kind of get to the point in front of the armory to unlock that armory door.
It shouldn't
As a
be
first.
locked, should it? Like, it wasn't locked before.
Sorry, to open that armory door. Yeah, I mean, you've still got your
Just
little
as we're walking
holograms.
by, just casually just like throw the door open as we're walking by.
Okay, sure. So you
Yep.
open that door. Beholder comes to have a look what's going on.
He doesn't have arms. Just pointing that out.
Sure. Okay.
So... oh, I can't move myself out of the prison yard. That's great.
Where are you? Oh, because she's on top of you there. Try again now.
Your movement collides with at least one wall.
Oh, there's a door that was locked. There you go. Or open. Closed. You should be right now.
Hooray! Cool. Alright, so we'll sort of... Fuck me.
There you go.
Go down there, like, as we're going by, just like casually go, push that open, and then cheese it that way.
Okay. Getting into the
And
center.
over this-
Go ahead.
Yep. Go over to the center door.
Yeah.
Opening.
Open that one. You can see everyone in there right now starting to like look around at each other, like, and everyone is kind of concerned that everyone's feeling the same amount of crap right now.
I'm so sick of soup.
Oh, you and me both.
You right? You right? Go do what you need to do.
Oh shit!
It's
Oh,
about to
it's
explode.
gonna be too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit! Greg just gets up and bolts out the door. As soon as he makes the first move, like 5 other of them just bolt out after him as well, leaving 2 guards only in there.
Just they're not shooting themselves, or is it just the 2 guards, myself and Taz?
2 guards, yourself and Taz are in there right now. They're not looking super comfortable, but it hasn't hit them as hard just yet.
You guys don't look so good.
Is it? What?
You guys sure you're okay?
No, definitely not.
I think there's something about kobolds into a kitchen that maybe needs to be redressed.
I don't think I've ever seen him wash his hands.
Make a deception check. One of the guards, when you say that, kind of goes and just sort of starts to slowly make his way out the door. It's like at the moment he gets out the door, you hear this. He just takes off. Gone.
He's gonna be doing laundry for days.
You sure you don't want to go and? I mean, you look like you're about to pop. I said the last one.
This last guy you're looking at right now, he's sitting there. He can see his knees are trembling. His face is turning bright red. He's like,
maybe they should get diapers for the staff. It seems to be a frequent occurrence.
I mean, you know what, mate? You're just gonna shoot yourself if you stay here. Do you really want to run around the rest of your shift in shitty breeches?
you looking at him, having like, give him a.
We'll cover for you. We'll cover for you.
Make an intimidation check each.
Intimidation.
I got 17 for me.
11.
With you guys both kind of saying, you're going to shit yourself. You can see him standing there, his knees knocking together, and just slowly, his leather pants just start to get a little bit darker.
Oh, God.
Darker. And he just freezes.
You're dripping on the floor.
Go clean yourself. Oh, that's disgusting.
He slowly makes his way out the door.
Squelch.
He's trying to like grab, like scrunch up his lower part of his pants to stop it leaking out any further.
So, as he gets out of sight, I'm gonna be like, would you like to do guns? Half each?
Yeah.
Odds and
Yes.
ends.
Let's do it.
And then before like the prisoners get too much of a key, I think we should cheese it this way. Because do the cell doors fling open, or do they just unlock?
They just unlock.
Okay.
Yeah, straight run. Run. Grab Chirper and...
Like,
Mate.
there any guards around?
No, the guards are all in their shit up, but make a perception check.
There's just shit everywhere.
I'll be like, Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. You can all come out to play.
You hear.
And then cheese it this way with Anya.
Make a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
Oh God, just fucking run.
11?
15.
Okay. You hear as you're running through that alleyway, you can see a bunch of the prisoners right now are just either sitting on the edge of their bed curled over or sitting on their bucket just like with their legs outstretched. Oh!
He poisoned everyone.
One of them, you just hear one of the gates just swing open a little bit as you make the bolt out of it.
Don't care who it is. As long as someone
Just
goes
run.
out
we're running. We're grabbing Urak and Sherpa. It's like time to go.
Yeah, they meet you around that side of that hallway. They're like, fucking go!
Cool.
And
All
straight
right.
onto the dock.
He's out the building, I guess.
And then as we get onto the dock, I will light up my weapon. I'll cast light on it, and I'll start waving it frantically for the boat.
It takes about 15 minutes of waving around, but eventually you see like a small reflection.
I'm keeping an eye on the door of to the thing.
As this ship makes its way through the mist towards you. It's about an hour away.
The boat is an hour away.
The boat's an hour away, but as you can see it coming towards you now, so it's recognized you. Do you make your way down the elevator to wait for it?
I kill the light.
I'm going to check out Sherpa's invisibility spell, because he's rested since then, because that was a
Oh,
little while.
wait. And I can also cast Parchment Down a Trace on all of us as well.
Yeah.
So that's a +10 to everyone, as long as they stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Oh, it's only one creature. 3rd level. I don't have 3 at 3rd level. Okay.
As you hit the bottom of the elevator, and all trying to pass without a trace in this one box, one of the guards looks over at you and is like, "Where are you going?"
There's something's going on in there. There's like a demon or something. People were shitting everywhere.
What? Make a deception.
It was horrible.
Where are you going though? You're just trying to... What? Is
Yeah,
everyone
like,
okay?
it smells so bad.
Shit! Make a deception with advantage. Or make each of a deception roll.
We can both roll a deception roll.
13.
16.
It's like... Whoa! You guys stay here. I can see a ship. Can you guys look after the docks for a moment?
Yes, of course, of course.
I'll go see if I can help. And he runs up, goes up the elevator and out of the way.
So he hasn't had any food yet.
He hasn't had any food yet.
Can we lock it? Like...
Can we break the elevator so they can't come back down?
Yeah, can we break the elevator?
Yeah, there's no lock on it, but it's made of wood. You can fuck that shit up.
Oh,
Burn it
yeah.
down!
Sacred flame!
Give me an attack or whatever Sacred Flame attack is.
Well, the wood has to make a dexterity saving throw, which I don't think it can do.
It cannot, so make some damage on it.
Just a buttload of D8s coming your way.
That's a cantrip, isn't it? So you're just like...
Yep. There you go. 38!
As you stand there and just the whole thing just on fire, and it doesn't even make it up to the top before you hear the guard who's trying to get up the top, which is like...
Oh, God!
It comes crashing down. It explodes in a pile of splintered, crisp wood. You see this guard has just been impaled on these spikes of wood as well.
I'm just gonna push into the water.
When we tell this story, we just leave that part out. No casualties ever. I help, and then the water starts bobbing, and I'm just like grab my mace, I just push it, hold it under.
Eventually, the whole of the top part of that elevator where it receives up the top is you can see fire burning up there, which is as good a symbol as any. You've managed to put the fire out below where you are, and the ship eventually arrives.
Get on the boat.
Get in the boat.
You just see one person on the boat saying, "Is it done?"
Yes, it's done. We should go. We need to go right now.
He fucking just floors up, hooks out.
He couldn't do that before.
No, he turns and gets away as quietly and quickly as possible. He says,
How much screaming do we hear from Revels End?
You don't hear so much screaming as in like screams of fear. You hear screams of like horror and just like oh! Just all of that. Oh.
Fantastic.
You see this spectre just fucking get the hell out of there. Just Then the guy driving the boats just says, "You certainly know how to make a signal. I only saw the small one to start with, and I thought that was going to be enough. I thought that was it. Apparently you didn't see me. You lit the whole thing ablaze."
Yeah, we weren't sure if you saw us to start with, so we had to make a bigger signal.
It would seem. This is going to cause complications. I have to make sure Varen knows of this. He'll have to make it right somehow.
Make what right?
Revel's End is in pieces now. It's ablaze.
I thought it was just the elevator that was ablaze.
It is.
Yeah.
It is the elevator and that whole thing that's ablaze there. The whole tower isn't ablaze.
What a horrible accident that happened purely by chance that no one is bearing witness to know it was us.
But you got the key. You got what we needed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, show me.
Insight. Can I just insight check this guy just to see if he's going to try and murk us as soon now that we've completed the mission?
Yeah, sure.
I'll guide myself as well because I've not been rolling
I probably-
great. I mean, 18.
He seems legit. He's excited that this could be the end of it.
Pull up the shirt.
It's just ripped. It's just like a freaking six pack. It's just,
What is this I'm looking at?
This is the
It's a
lock.
combination.
It's the combination.
Okay.
He stamps his foot on the deck and just calls out. You hear it like 3 big stamps. Just calls out, "Varen, come see." Varen Axebreaker emerges from one of the cabins below.
Oh, he's on here!
Hey, we get a clubhouse now.
Well, we have to get into that vault first, but if you have the key, then yes, I'm happy to share the wealth with you.
I was either to glove her arm and make a scene, or pull up the shirt again.
Wow.
Make a pretty picture.
He looks
Just
at
like
it
the
like
show
really
floor.
intrigued for a moment, like trying to study how it all works, how that could be the possible key. He seems to understand after a few seconds. Makes sense now. I can see it. Will you come with us to the vault?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you do to piss her off?
I did nothing to piss her off. She just grew too hungry for power and control. And that's not in our clan's ways.
Very well.
I'm about
She's-
to... Go ahead.
Funny.
She was,
Us.
she was one of our best until she grew too big for her own boots. I'm going to fast forward to the reveal of the treasure.
Very well.
As you get to the vault underneath the Gauntle Grim, you're rewarded with 3,150 copper, 1,650 silver, 150, that's 150 gold pieces, and 18 bloodstones worth 50 gold pieces each.
That's not that much of a fortune.
You also managed to acquire, well, gifted to you as a reward for doing this. Oh, my headphones are about to die. Can you still hear me? You still
Yep.
hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh no.
These dwarves aren't very wealthy.
He also pulls out of the vault a gift to you. A cap of water breathing. A small pouch, he says. This is, so I've been told, dust of disappearance. You get given a gem of brightness, mithril armor, potion of resistance to lightning, and slippers of spider climbing.
Oh, well, Champion needs those slippers.
That would be terrifying. Can you imagine, like, looking up and just seeing him on your
Big
side?
bug
I'm
person.
surprised he wouldn't be able to walk like that anyway.
Fantastic.
And we thank you. We thank you for the service you've done to Clan Axebreaker. And if we ever need your services again, we can call on you, Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, and you know why it'll be so easy to find us? Because you're going to get us a clubhouse.
I will find you a clubhouse nearby Gortal, Grim, and Luskin.
Fuck yeah. Excellent. And I pull a card from the deck.
How many cards would you like to pull from the deck?
I'll pull one to start with.
I'll pull one too. That sounds like fun.
Let's do it! Pull a card each. Okay. What card did I get? Don John. What's that?
Oh, so, as you pull your card, you pick this card up. You disappear. Gone. You are entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional sphere. Everything you are wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared. You remain imprisoned until you are found and removed from the sphere. You can be located by any divination magic, but a wish spell can reveal the location of your prison. You draw no more cards. You're just like, gone.
Well, those cards drop on the floor.
Cards drop on the floor. Do you take a card? You did say you were going to draw a card.
I did. Seeing that that's happened, I'm going to pick up the stuff, put it in my backpack, and be like, I'm sure worse things have happened. Adventure away.
Balance. Oh, my lights have turned off.
It's a sign!
Your mind suddenly, as you pick up this card, your mind suffers this wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, etc.
I don't really know where I sit in that whole thing.
If you are true, neutral, or unaligned, the card has no effect on you.
I'm definitely not true neutral. Sometimes it's chaotic, and sometimes it's law-abiding. And sometimes it was just pure evil, so I don't know, like...
That's chaotic neutral. Would you like to draw a second card, given that one would have no effect on you?
Sure.
The Jester.
There's Fenry.
Okay. You suddenly feel much more powerful. You've gained 10,000 XP, or you can draw 2 additional cards for free.
How many levels does 10,000 XP get me?
Absolutely no idea.
At level
6.5 to get from 4 to 5.
So you'd be like halfway to level 6.
I don't know. Is my character a gambling person? They are a rogue, so that's in itself, it's a big gamble. Yeah, alright. I mean, like, when are we ever going to do these characters again? Give me 2 more cards. Hit me.
2 more cards. Hit me.
Well, we're definitely not going to play Anya again.
Skull.
Oh, no.
That can't be good.
Well, while you're standing there in front of Baron, who's kind of like, what, where did Anya just go? What the hell is going on? This avatar of death appears.
I knew this one. Oh god.
It's a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears right before you and attacks you without any warning.
Can I go?
You can draw that second card.
Together? Yeah, sure.
The second card you draw is Talons.
That doesn't sound good either.
Not with this Death Knight in front of you, because as this thing starts to approach you with its magic scythe, every magic item you wear or carry suddenly disintegrates into ash and disappears.
That's okay. I only had the stuff that the Ash clan guy gave me anyway. Well, I'll do the only sensible thing to do as a Death Knight approaches you, and that's bargain for my life. Being like, I'm sure you need another minion. I'm very good at what I do.
It just says, yes, and just slices at you.
But do I get to work for the Angel of Death?
By becoming death? Yes.
Hooray! It all works out in the end.
It takes you in under its wing as a spectre of death.
Yes.
And you have completed Prisoner 13. You have acquired the treasure, and both basically just died.
I'm okay. I got a new career.
I got the exact same. Have you guys watched Critical Role Campaign 1?
So,
It's
do
the
they have
exact
documentary
same-
things?
Yes.
Did one of them draw a dungeon card?
Yep.
Oh, that's brutal. Everything I read about this thing that says that
And-
this is probably the worst card to draw. This is
Yeah.
you're dead.
They drew that card in the prologue, in the epilogue of the campaign.
Oh wow.
Then they had to do a whole one shot for.
To try and get him back.
Yeah. Fucking awesome. Fantastic.
Awesome. All right,
We
we
did it.
are. Sorry.
We did it.
We did it. We did it. We got there. We got there in a 2-shot. Prisoner 13 and all the other prisoners are free. All the guards and everyone in Revels End. It's just a complete shit show.
No one will want to work there ever again.
No one want to go.
I'm going to delete this character.
But that was awesome. Thanks for sticking with that with me through that. And everyone, we will see you next week potentially as we head back into Icewind Dale for Rime the Frostmaiden. Yes. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.
See ya, bye.
I am death.